What happens when the laws that govern your life are written by something that doesn't breathe, doesn't vote, and doesn't understand human emotion? In 2025, this question isn't theoretical. It's already happening. AI is now being used in legal systems to draft legislation, analyze court rulings, and even propose new policies. Governments in Estonia, the UAE, and parts of the EU are using generative AI to speed up lawmaking. The goal is efficiency. But the result is something far more dangerous. In the UK, an AI model recently suggested revisions to housing law based on eviction data. But the data set was skewed against low-income tenants, so the AI's draft made it easier to evict them. It wasn't malicious, it was math. And the lawmakers didn't catch it because the logic looked flawless on paper. In the US, a state-level policy think tank used GPT-style systems to simulate potential tax reform models. What came out looked great for the budget, but devastating for single-parent households. The algorithm didn't account for real-life stress, just economic outputs. And in Brazil, a court was caught using AI-generated sentencing suggestions for minor criminal cases. Defendants never even knew an algorithm played a role in their punishment. This is not just automation. It's power without humanity. Because AI doesn't ask what's fair, it asks what fits the pattern. It doesn't understand justice. It understands efficiency. And once AI gets trained on old laws, some of which are already biased or outdated, it begins reinforcing those flaws at scale. Imagine a world where AI decides which policies are too emotional, where it suggests cutting programs that help minorities because it sees no measurable ROI, or proposes surveillance expansion because it correlates with short-term order. Now ask yourself, who audits that code? Who's accountable when the algorithm makes a mistake? And what happens when lawmakers stop questioning what the machine suggests? We are entering a future where AI doesn't just enforce the rules, it writes them. It shapes our society with logic we cannot see and values we didn't agree to. Law was always meant to be a human conversation, a negotiation of values, pain, empathy, and lived experience. When we let that be automated, we don't just lose transparency, we lose what makes law just. Are we speeding up justice or surrendering it to something that doesn't understand what it means to be human?